I was raised in Ironwood, Michigan. It's a town of about 6,000 people near Lake Superior. And then I came to BYU for my undergrad. I studied information technology. And when I was done, I wanted to get back to the Midwest. So my wife and 2 kids and I, we moved to Minneapolis. And I worked for a couple of small companies there over the years. I got a master's of geographic information science at the University of Minnesota to kind of build on my programming skills that I learned here at BYU.
He did that master's while he was working full-time. He was trying to figure out how he wanted to learn management skills and how he wanted to climb the ladder there. And I think he came to realize that what he really needed was real training in management, that he could get it, but it would take a long time and a lot of different experiences in kind of a more roundabout way if he just tried to figure it out through his employment. So I think really realizing that he wanted to advance and he wanted to be a good manager, not just a manager, but a good one, helped him decide to also pursue his MBA.
I decided I needed a school that had a really quick return on investment, stopping work for 2 years, plus the tuition that I'd have to pay. And as we looked at the family life experience at the schools, BYU really seemed like the right place to go. And so in the end, BYU was the only school I applied for, and it was the place we decided we needed to be.
He came here like everybody else, first year, a little scared. That's by design. We like to throw a lot at students. They end up at the point where nothing really scares them.
My wife has really been my support and my hero throughout this program. First, she went through the program before and set an example that she could do it and kind of blazed a path for me and has been encouraging me to come back.
I've tried to say yes to as much as I could because I understand that you get out what you put in. And I've wanted him to be able to put in as much as he could and make this an experience that's really worth having. That as long as we're doing it, we're going to make it the best that it can be.
Throughout the program, she's also been supporting the family financially and as a sounding board as I've explored career options and support as I've not gotten certain career options.
There are a lot of stressors that come with MBA school. There are times when he's felt like his confidence is shaken and he's not doing well. And so there are times where he needs support in that way of kind of showing him and reminding him of how well he's doing.
She's also managed to run our home and take care of our 4 kids at the same time. And so she's definitely been bearing most of the weight as I've gone through this program, allowing me to focus on my classes and on the MBA experience while I've been here.
Our house isn't always perfectly clean and our kids aren't always perfectly behaved, but that's the way forward. It's just through the mess. And I've really embraced that it's okay to not be perfect, to not feel guilty about not being able to do it all, but just to do the most important things well. And that's what we've tried to do.
Michael Moore is a leader amongst his peers. He stands tall literally, but he's also tall academically, spiritually, socially.
There was a talk recently by one of our church leaders that said, to lift where we stand. An attitude that's broadly shared within this program is if you see an opportunity to help someone, then you should. Especially with my wife taking care of so many things at home, I'm able to be here in the program and be involved.
He really cares about other people, and I think that's really obvious to anybody who interacts with him. The relationships that you build when you're helping people and when you're extending yourself, that's what makes life great, and that's what makes your network a really solid network into the future.
I think the reason that I ran for the operations officer role that I'm in the MBA presidency is because I knew it would give me a chance to help a lot of people at once, to have broad effect on people. But what I've really enjoyed is when you get to know somebody and you see all the work they're doing and the efforts that they're making to improve their lives and the lives of their classmates and friends, when they run up against something that they're struggling with, you just want to help them because you've seen all the good that they're doing and all the help that they've extended, and they deserve to get a boost when they need it as well.
I see a bright, ambitious young man who's going places. He doesn't complain. He's on time. I mean, you think these little things that you see in class are just throwaways for the future. They are not. Michael's future is bright in every single way that I can conceive of, and I'm so excited to watch it unfold for him.